unless you're a fan of the band or a fan of the movie this song came from, you probably have never heard it. Back in the day, all my group of friends, we definitely heard this song numerous times, mainly because I made them watch this movie over and over again. I got the DVD of Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows. The movie was on one side, and on the other was the soundtrack to the movie. This song was on it. Not a lot of people like this movie, and I get it. I totally get it. It was such a left turn from the original, but I think this movie is phenomenal. The Blair Witch Project is my favorite movie of all time, bar none. It's not even close. When this movie came out, I mean, I'm surprised I didn't burn a hole in it. I watched this so many times for years. And I don't mean one or two, I mean like 6 or 7 years. After the original Blair Witch came out, I watched it all year. But when October hit, I would watch it every day in October. That's how much I loved that movie. I'm like, I could write a history book of the lore. I could quote that entire movie front to back. This, I haven't heard this song in so long. This is The Reckoning by Godhead. Before I get going, be sure to subscribe. Helps me out so much. Patreon is in the description down below. New uploads every Sunday. I mean, I'm gonna listen to this and then I'm gonna have to go watch I guess the whole series now. The Blair Witch Project, Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows, and then just Blair Witch. I mean, when I say I'm an obsessed fan, like completely obsessed with Blair Witch and the history and lore and the movies, that's putting it very mildly. I will talk about this movie like it's a real thing that actually happened. So, let's do this. Oh, I got goosebumps. About the end. I'll take you down to where you will always be alone. I'll tell you all. Doesn't care if you belong. I'll push you off of that throne that you will rectify yourself. You will be tossed on the This is one of those songs that's always going to remind me of that time. And I got wicked goosebumps and chills just thinking about it. Okay. Down against some deep
Come on now, you know. I'll take you down to where you will always be alone. I'll turn you out. Doesn't care if you belong. I'll push you off of the throne that you erected for yourself. You will be tossed from the
That's nuts. The chills are going up my spine and then back down and back up. Oh my god.
I'll take you down to where you will always be alone. I'll turn you out. Doesn't care if you belong. I'll push you off of the throne that you erected for yourself. You will be tossed from the
The soundtrack to the movie, the Blair Witch 2, I didn't know at the time, like when I first watched it. I obviously found out like not too long after, but we have this Nickelback is in the soundtrack or in the movie. System of a Down is in the movie. I can't remember which song. It might be Spiders, I think. It's been a while since I've actually watched the second one. The first one and the second one now. Or I guess the sequel to the first one. I've watched... I'm not kidding. Like, I've probably watched that movie no less than like 600 times. Like I said, for years, from 99 when it came out to like, I'm gonna say like 2005, I watched it all the time, and I watched it every day in October. I made it a point to watch the Blair Witch Project every day in October. I mean, that song is just... Oh, I want to hear more from Godhead. I believe that's the only song I've ever heard from them, and I want to get into them more. 'Cause that song alone, even if it wasn't from a movie, that song is incredible on its own.
Like, I'll take you down to
I think I don't want to keep like going into the movie that this is from, but like a lot of people, like the majority of people I have talked to about that movie, Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows, they didn't like it because it wasn't a direct sequel to the first one. And I guess I'm trying to think because there was a little blurb at the beginning of the second one. I'm trying to remember what it said. But basically, they said, like, what happened in the second one happened, but the movie itself is a reenactment of what happened from the fallout of the movie. Like, more or less. But man, I loved it. Futhark? Come on. I was the one watching every single frame of that movie for the I think no, not Futhark. That's the alphabet they use. S River. That's what it was. S River. If you've never seen that movie, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's amazing. I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to that song again. So, well, that just put me into a Blair Witch phase that it takes literally nothing. You say Blair Witch around me, I'm like, oh, okay. Sure, I'll watch the movies 30 more times. It's kind of funny because when Blair Witch came out, I was talking to Simon Barrett about the second or the third one, technically the third one, the sequel to the first one. I'm gonna see if I can find those tweets. Because I still have them, I know I do. Him and I had a little discussion about it, so I'm gonna see if I can find them right now. So, for now, that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again real soon. Later.